A property manager manages three things.
Money, tenants, and properties.
That's right. I'm Isaac.
I'm Barbara.
And we're here to talk to you today about systems. Specifically, your system for managing your rental properties.
Isaac, what happens if somebody has too much money, too many tenants, or too many properties to manage all by themselves?
Well, you know what I always say. More properties, more problems.
I thought it was more properties, more money.
Yeah, it's kind of what you should probably be going for, isn't it? That makes way more sense. Alright, well, how do you do that? We worked with property investors and property managers who have thousands of properties. How do you step in to be the bigger pockets around here? Well, you have to duplicate yourself.
How do you duplicate yourself?
Through three ways. Independent contractors, employees, and technology. Alright, first off, independent contractors will always be part of a property manager's effective management of these properties.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you need somebody to fix the toilets, you need somebody to help paint when the old tenant moves out, and you need somebody to maybe even keep track of your books. Alright, these are positions that independent contractors, because you don't need to maintain the overhead of these individuals, but they're still necessary to manage your properties effectively.
Okay.
However, an employee is someone that you can not only control the result over, but also how they get to that result. So if you're telling...
Like their schedule.
Like their schedule. You have to be... Sometimes you need to. If you're going to grow to thousands of properties, you need to be able to tell Jim, the maintenance guy, that he needs to be over to 123 Main Street at this time, and then head over to Howard Street at this time, and then go fix this other toilet out of this place over here. They need to be able to control that aspect of it. And sometimes that's so detailed that you need to have them as an employee. But it also encourages loyalty, because you don't want Jim, who's been working with you, to run off just because he's getting paid more somewhere else. Rather, sometimes it's worth the overhead cost of maintaining an employee to have that loyalty and that security.
Isaac, I love the idea of having independent contractors and employees, but you can duplicate yourself with technology at a much lower cost.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you could definitely do that. But how?
Well, you could use technology to automate some of the processes that you are already working on and that you already do regularly.
Like?
Well, the way you get paid can be automated.
Rent.
The way you communicate can be automated.
Eviction notices.
And the way that you showcase what you have to offer can be automated.
Listings to fill vacancies.
And that's just to name a few.
That is. Yeah, no, technology has come a long way, and you can replace a lot of the aspects that used to be either you running around or an independent contractor or some type of employee running around. That can be replaced with technology. So what we have now is a property manager who has too many tenants and too many properties, so they hire employees and independent contractors and try to use technology to manage all that. That is even more to handle. So what are they to do?
The best option is to build a system.
Build a system. And that's what we're really talking about. When you want to be a big pocket investing in this world, managing all of these properties, you need a system. Something as a solid structure, a solid foundation. You build a house on sand, it's not going to last through a storm. And storms will hit when you have that many tenants and that many properties. So let's talk about those systems. Systems start with your corporate structure down to every contract that you have. These are things that can be used over and over again so that when you buy that next property, it falls into your system.
Yes.
You know exactly how you find these properties, then how they become part of your portfolio, and make sure that you're protected in your liability in your corporate structure. That every time that you have a vacancy, that you know how this candidate goes into the application process to become a tenant, how you filter out those tenants, and then how they become viable tenants that pay on time. Right? All of these things take all of your parts of your independent contractors, employees, and technology to be built into this system. Without it, you're going to be piecemealing these things together, and it's going to fall apart.
If all this sounds great to you and you're thinking to yourself right now, tell me how to build the system, we've got great news for you, because Isaac has created a mini course that teaches you the top 5 ways to limit your liability, which is the start of your system.
It is. This is the start. This is how you understand about how to first approach creating a system for your property investment and property management companies. And from there, you can move into the full course that offers the ebook, the workbook, contracts, and the full online course of how to form, manage, and protect your own rental properties.
To get access to this free mini course, all you have to do is put your email address in the form on this page.
Look forward to you joining us.